early. Sometimes it's good to be early. But our show starts at a specific time. You should remember that. Let's get started then, shall we?
Dillon, I don't give a what you think about a co-host and freshen up my show.
It might not be flashy, but
Test.
you just got to toss another person to make a statement.
My show's about the people's podcast. Everyone has a voice. I don't need a co-host. Go listen to one of the other 5,000 shows with a co-host because they don't have a mouth like the big guy.
Opie, are you a career killer with Tim Sabian, yourself, and many others?
Be myself. Never had real issues with those people. They just understood that I was a different bird. The rest of them, though, I'm like, oh, shut up. I'm paying your salary because the ratings are so good, so shut up.
Live from somewhere, it's
Dillon.
Good whatever to you, whenever you are watching this episode of Co-Host Auditions, coming to you late today. Thank you, folks watching live, for sticking around. The Google Chrome app was not being nice. I had to go over to Microsoft Edge to get this to work. So this does not bode well for my second mic audition. I am your co-host, Dillon. Today's host is Billy McNeely. This fellow was brought to my attention by Hack Ride. Our buddy Casey Day and DJ Electra were checking out the tips given by Billy McNeely. And I saw that he had a yoga routine. So I am going to check that out. Yoga is my kind of my kind of workout, and I need to get back in it. So he has got a new, very, very special yoga bodybuilding performance video. And yoga is not known for bodybuilding. It's known for sculpting, but bodybuilding, to me, that sounds more like we're putting on a lot of muscle. And you get to stretch. You do build up muscle in certain places, but I think more of weightlifting rather than yoga with bodybuilding. So let's see the special bodybuilding form of yoga that Billy McNeely has going on here. And we both have that little midsection trouble area there that we need to work on, that yoga would definitely help out.
Welcome to my new yoga bodybuilding performance video for YouTube. In this one, I'm going to start out with holding my leg balance on each egg while both my hands are in prayer pose. Then
holding your leg balance on each egg, you are going to crack the eggs, sir.
Do tree
Nice nipples.
pose on each leg as well while both my hands are in prayer pose. Then do the low cobra, the bridge up, and then the downward facing dog. First starting with the balance on this leg with my hands both in prayer pose. Here I go. Wish me luck.
God damn it. I've got to take this off of Twitch again. You people and your damn feet. It's been so many shows in a row that we've had feet that Twitch do not like. Which Twitch does not like.
Switch.
Okay, now you grow the branches. He does have the breathing down right. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Very mindful of your breathing. I am looking like a major amateur this week, Rudolph Valentino. With my appearance on Blind Mike, I had a decent content that I added to it, but the mic was being a son of a bitch. And usually I don't have audio issues with StreamYard until this week. I guess I'm using Microsoft Edge now regularly instead of Google Chrome. Carl Hamburger did say that Google Chrome is filled with fucking issues. And now it's starting to catch up to me, too. Damn you, Chrome. You did me well for a while.
Switch. Do you cheer me on?
Those toenails could cut a motherfucker's throat. That breathing is sounding a bit more strugglicious than it should, Rini, especially this far into the workout. Maybe he got some sun salutations in that we didn't see, but that should really be part of what you show us. That's a good warm-up. A lot of yoga instructors will do that, the sun salutation warm-ups, before we really get into the vinyasa flow.
Switch.
I was initially giving him credit for this breathing, but you're right, Johnny Blaze and Rini. This is some labored breathing rather than very mindful breathing. It should be more along that aspect. Actually, I guess it doesn't come through the mouth. You let it, I forgot. It's been so long since I've done yoga. I forgot that you let it, even the breathing, I am doing wrong. So Billy, could you give us some pointers on the breathing? His switch is reminding me of Futurama. Change places. Almost everything reminds me of Futurama or The Simpsons.
Set my leg down. Take a breather.
He needs a break after holding his leg up in the start of the crane pose that he had there. I would not call that tree pose because you need to extend the branches. That's the beginning of tree pose, but that isn't the entire tree pose.
Ooh, that's fun.
Take a child's pose. You really need a break after that, Billy McNeely. I am a fan of silent films, Rudolph Valentino. I'm going to have to check those out. Definitely a big fan of the silent film era, the Harold Lloyds, the Charlie Chaplins, the Buster Keatons. Thank you, I believe, Spurgsnake, for reminding me of Buster Keaton. I get him and Harold Lloyd mixed up. And I just plain forget Buster Keaton name regularly. Once again, thanks to Futurama and Harold Zoid, I will never forget the name Harold Lloyd. And Charlie Chaplin, he's just my favorite of the silent clowns. What are you doing? Okay, this is just the breathing break. And for some reason, we're doing a little bit of Sesame Street near far with the breathing that he's got going on. Okay.
Back to action, starting on this leg.
Hands
Here I go. Wish me
in prayer pose, showing your gratitude.
luck.
All right, back to tree pose. This is, I was not aware that tree pose was so integral to building up muscle, but this is what he's got us warming up with. We've got 25 minutes to go of this workout. I wonder who would lead the class and who would be the second. I believe I have more yoga knowledge, but it doesn't fit his very, very special yoga bodybuilding performance. It's just a regular ass yoga class that I would be the instructor of versus the helper.
Switch.
Change places. You're making me wish I had that on my board. I don't have any drop quite like that. Another thing that he didn't do, he didn't check this out beforehand to make sure that we can get his entire body in there. He should be closer to the door so that we can see everything. Or maybe even closer to the camera so that we just see out of focus white and black instead of that belly.
Switch. Can you cheer me on?
It is important in yoga to get both sides in, but usually you do a whole routine on one side and then you switch to the other side. So this is a different style of just doing one leg and then the other over and over and over again. You're getting a little sideways, getting to be Stuttering John in Washington, D.C. You're sideways, people.
One more time on this leg. Then I'm going to take a breather. And then move on to tree pose.
You just took a breather. I thought this was tree pose. I thought this was part one of tree pose. You extend the branches and you've completed tree pose.
Here I go. Wish me luck.
Oh, Sam Bibley. You know what that means. Pointing out that our buddy Billy here leans to the right no matter which foot he is on. That means that's the side that his massive hog is hanging. Toenail clipping is very important. You can cut your girlfriend's ankle open. Well, I guess Billy doesn't have that concern. If you did have a girlfriend, if you have a blow-up doll, you could accidentally puncture her with toenails. That it's a shank. If you were in prison, the guards would come in and take away that shank on your toe.
Can you cheer me on?
Oh, we're supposed to cheer him on.
Shake out my...
Come on, you gotta give us a chance to cheer you on. You said cheer you on, and then just a moment later, you switched poses. I was looking for my cheering drop. I think I have a cheering drop. Nope, no cheering drop. You're just gonna have to settle for this. A stadium full of people not quite cheering you on, but laughing you on. Isn't that encouragement for you to keep going, Mr. Billy?
Arms. Woo, that was fun.
I'm going to get a little bit of caffeine. Everyone cheer me on. Thank you for that eruption over me taking a sip of coffee. Near. Far. And your far isn't really that far. Philip Seymour Hoffman in the movie where he was huffing gas, I believe, A. Smith.
Now, for tree pose around this leg. Here I go. Wish me luck.
Yellow is the color of his breathing. Amber is not the color of his energy. It's more of like a yellowish brown, his full-on energy. Oh, actually, while I'm auditioning to be his second mic, he is dropping his audition to be the new Darth Vader. But unfortunately, Billy, even before James Earl Jones died, they were already having AI James Earl Jones take over some Darth Vader voiceovers. So it's not a role that any of us can have. Amber is the color of your undershirt. Whoa.
Switch.
Okay. You're having a little trouble there. You got the tree pose. Extend. It appears that he has used up all of his balance. Look at how far down. He can't get that foot up to the knee anymore. He has got to get it closer to the shin and to the ankle in order to keep his balance
Switch.
now. It's like he's an RPG and he used up all of his balance points and there's no balance points remaining. So it's got to be a half-assed type of almost tree pose. I know.
Switch.
I did mention up front, I have got the same trouble areas as he does with the stomach. And this could be a great motivation to get me back into doing yoga so that I don't look just like him in a tank top. Just 3 days a week of doing some sun salutations and some Warrior 3, and I could get back into shape. This Farfignugan, I do need a kick in the pants to get back into exercising. So this is a good motivation to be like, hey, you want your yoga skills to deteriorate to where you're just standing on one foot for 10 minutes and calling it your yoga workout? Los Federales. This is a very special yoga bodybuilding performance. And a lot of bodybuilding and yoga, I was unaware, has to do with standing on one leg.
Keep cheering me on.
That's the second cheer me on that he dropped this episode. He does need some help from the audience to get this stuff done. Oh, yes, David Collins. I learned of this fellow last week from Hack Ride. I believe Casey Day did give David Collins the credit for finding this weirdo. So thank you for introducing this to our side of the internet, because I needed to get back into yoga, and this is just the instructor I needed.
Set my leg down. Woo, that was fun.
All right, now let's take a near far breather again. All right, are we going to get some more balancing exercises? How about some Warrior 3 and some Dancer? I can't quite think of what movie or wrestler I'm thinking of with that pose of just, here's my chest. It looks like that little bump there in his shirt. He did have like a microphone or something clipped there. I don't know what that little bump there is. Is that a third nipple?
Woo, that was fun. Now, I'm going to do everything on the ground, starting with the bridge up.
The bridge up. Are you going to do the full wheel? I don't believe this guy can do the full wheel. Jerry Lawler's kid, Rini, is wondering, I do believe that we can give this guy the moniker Grandmaster Sexay since Brian Christopher isn't using it anymore.
No, actually, the low cobra.
Cobra? Some more wrestling references? You going to do the Santino Morella? Rudolph Valentino has his doubts that now this guy is down on the floor, he might need to hit his life alert and let someone know that he has fallen and he can't get up. But really, you didn't fall. You just did it yourself. You going to do some plank?
Here I go. Wish me luck. Down. Back up.
This one I am unfamiliar with. Kind of the half-ass push-up. I've seen girl push-ups before, but not quite like this, and not called yoga.
Down. Back up.
Okay, this is worm training. Thanks, Rudolph Valentino. He is trying to take the place of both Grandmaster Sexay and Scotty Too Hottie. The worm, we'll see if he can do it at the end of this video. I have my doubts.
Can you cheer me on? On my knees. Shake out my arms. Take a breath. Whoa, that was fun.
Are they bigger now? Did that little not quite a push-up get your arms immediately bigger? You're like a San Andreas human being, where once you go to the gym, you go to the next screen and bam, there's your muscles. Usually yoga routines do end like on the ground and doing different stretches. Most of the time it's not this early into the yoga routine that you get down on the ground. Usually you're going to be on your feet for a bit longer.
Back to cobra position. Here I go. Wish me luck.
It's been a while since I've done cobra position. It just seems you're doing it wrong somehow. Can you do plank? I feel like plank would be better for you to build up those muscles. Plank is exactly what it sounds like. You all remember the phenomenon of planking?
Down. Back up.
Well, actually,
Down.
Billy has it opposite of the face down, ass up. His ass is down and his face is up. So doing the complete reverse of what Ludacris has been asking him to do.
Back up. Down.
I do believe Rudolph Valentino is on point that this routine is going to end with EMS. That is such heavy breathing you got going on there, buddy.
Back up. Can you cheer me on?
I'll do my best to cheer you on. I'll see what I've got. Nope, I can only
Down.
laugh at you.
Now on my knees. Take a breather.
That the whole thing was a breather.
Ooh, that was fun.
Looks like a big old marshmallow there. Oh, and he does have his hands up, showing gratitude. This is indeed Lamaze breathing, Johnny Blaze. I haven't seen Lamaze combined with yoga yet. Maybe that's what helps with the bodybuilding performance here, is we were all breathing wrong in yoga for all these generations that it's been around. We needed to add Lamaze breathing.
Now I'm going to do the Cobra one more time. Then we'll take a breather. Then I'm going to do the bridge up. And then the downward facing dog. Then I'm done. Here I go. Wish me luck.
Wish me luck. Thank you, Sam Bibley, giving the proper credit to 2 Live crew for the face down, ass up. Sam Kinison had a fun bit about how rap music isn't music. He had Ice-T there in the audience laughing his ass along with it. Love me some Kinison.
Down. Back up.
Oh, Nimrod and Rudolph Valentino. Good point of him being pregnant. He should not be putting this type of pressure on his belly. He should not be doing Cobra pose when he is this pregnant. That is no bueno. You are going to cave in that unborn child's skull.
Down.
Now it sounds like he's making a perverted, threatening phone call to a lady with this.
Back up. Can you cheer me on?
Back that ass up. Going from 2 Live crew and Luda to some mystical.
On my knees and on my back. And take a breather.
All right. That's a guy's favorite position, on the knees and on the back. A guy's favorite position for. Oh, did he actually have a yoga mat? That might be just his carpet there. That might be an actual yoga mat. All right. Thank you, Sam Bibley. Juvenile backed that ass up. A mystical shook that ass. Watch yourself.
Ooh, that was fun.
I'm not liking this camera view, sir. I'm not a big fan of this, as I have been with other streamers we've watched. Let's skip ahead. Let's go ahead. I think we get the gist of what's going on there.
Here I go. Wish me luck.
That wasn't a pause. That was just him, Spurgsnick. Oh, no. Okay, he's attempting to do full wheel. Wrestling fans will remember the Bray Wyatt is getting up on his back type move, who aren't familiar with what full wheel is. And
back
that is not full wheel.
up.
I believe this is the part that Hackride and DJ Electra
Down.
would
Back up.
edit out. They don't do this full reaction without going in pretty much blind as I do. But at the end of this, I'm gonna be blind. Jesus.
Can you cheer me on?
No, not in this position. No cheers for you.
Take a breather.
No breather in this position. Skip forward again.
Back. Here I go. Wish me luck.
Wish me luck. I'm gonna have to like all of my videos on Twitch for the past like 2 weeks have had to be taken down because of the fucking feet.
Down. Back up.
Oh, David Collins, being a longtime supporter of Billy McNeely, is wishing him luck when he requests it.
Down.
That might be
Back
diabetes
up.
feet,
Cheer me
Mark
on.
Bass. You might be correct there. The goal does ask a lot of the people that it infects,
Take a breather.
including physical fitness.
Ooh, that was fun.
That was a fun one.
Ooh, that was fun.
This is wow, there was a lot of breathing breaks. I was unaware of how important the breathing breaks were to the special
Here I
yoga
go.
bodybuilding.
Wish me luck.
You're not doing full wheel right. I don't think that you'll be able to see me do it properly. Okay, full wheel.
Can you cheer me on?
Nope, my room is too small in order to do full wheel. I need to move back to Burbank where my room was huge. You got the tree pose. Warrior 3 pose. The dancer pose.
Down. Take a breather.
Those are actual
Ooh, that was
poses
fun.
that could help with this workout. Not lying on the ground. I'm glad I still have the balance to do Warrior 3. Oh, this is a nice diet plan for both Rudolph Valentino and I. The appetite is absolutely gone. What a poser. Nimrod calling all those yoga poses a poser. Fuck yeah, Nimrod. And happy birthday to a fellow Virgo, Nimrod.
Now, time for the downward facing dog.
Beached
Here I
whale
go. Wish
pose.
me luck.
That does appear to be what he was doing. That isn't an official yoga pose, the beached whale, but doing a special yoga bodybuilding performance. Let's throw that into the new poses that he is creating. And here we aren't getting a good angle, but it doesn't appear that he's doing the downward facing dog correctly either. It looks like he's too straight to do that. There is a homosexual joke in there somewhere. Complete it yourself.
Down. Back up. Down. Back up. Can you cheer me on?
Woo.
Down on my knees. Shake out my arm.
Okay, this is starting to remind me of the sun salutations, like when he just did cobra pose and just stayed there for a while. You go from downward facing dog onto the ground into cobra pose, then back up, then the sun salutation. Just sitting there and holding it for a few moments. I have my questions of how this is going to work towards the ultimate goal of getting rid of his and my problems areas of the belly.
Take a breather. Whoa, that was fun.
I got into cheering him on. He said it about half a dozen times, but I did get into the mood of cheering him on. I mean, he asked for it over and over again. So you've won me over with your repetition of cheering you on, Billy McNeely.
Back to action. Here I go. Wish me luck.
That is his catchphrase. Wish me luck.
Down, back up. Down, back up.
This whole thing is a breathing break. You're doing barely anything at all. And every single thing, you're taking a breathing break during and then after.
He cheered me on.
Let's see. I don't think I have any other drops to cheer you on. I can look for them. Nope, nothing. No cheer-ons in the drops that I have. Sorry, sir.
Down on my knees. Shake out my arms. Woo, that was fun.
I agree. Stay down. Just stay down, sir.
One more time, then I'm done. Here I go. Wish me luck.
I do have a drop for that, Spurg Snake. This guy keeps a jelly donut in his foot locker.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that? What is that?
Take that jelly donut out. We are all going to hit you with a bar of soap in a sock if you do not take that jelly donut out of your foot locker. Focus on the exercise here, Billy McNeely.
Fuck. Down, back up.
That might have been one too many on the cheer me on, Johnny Blaze. He did get me into the mood of cheering him on after saying it half a dozen times, but the 7th, 8th, and 9th time, you lost me. So that was the bell-shaped curve. The 4th, 5th, and 6th time, you talked me into cheering you on, but you are indeed getting a little pushy with the cheer on requests.
Down, back up. He cheered me on.
He must be hearing that in his head too, of the let's see, the 86 people who have viewed this movie. I think I'm 3 of them. That he's picturing all the cheers from those 86 people, which those do accumulate, all those cheers together. If you've got a studio audience, let's see, 100, 150, or 300, you'll see as a studio audience. Like The Price is Right has 300 people, and like 100 doesn't seem like a lot of people, actually, when you get in there and see it in person. It doesn't have the pizzazz of the cheering and the clapping that the producers are looking for, just 100 people.
Down on my knees. Take a breather. Woo! That was fun.
He is having a lot of fun. So many of these poses have been a lot of fun to him. This should just be how to breathe. This has been more of a tutorial on how to breathe heavily than how to build muscle in yoga, because I call shenanigans on doing a half-ass tree pose. It was more like the beginning of the crane pose, a lot of it.
Stand up.
This is something that he has control over too, as well, Mark Bass, of starting with something easier. But Billy McNeely believes he is on this level to be doing this intermediate type of yoga practice. Just do sun salutations for a half an hour and then start working your way up.
Woo, that was fun. Thank you for watching my new, very, very special self-defense yoga bodybuilding performance video for YouTube. Tomorrow on YouTube, I will be doing a very, very special self-defense martial art performance video where I'll be performing as a guy trying to help a woman who's attacked by different kinds of thugs. They think they have me.
I think that might have been the one that was featured last week on Catch 22.
But I surprised them with attacks of my own. Monday on YouTube, I will be doing a domestic violence self-defense martial art.
My goodness, you should not be this out of breath. You have been out of breath this entire half hour.
Teaching video to help all young girls and women. If your abusive ex-husband or boyfriend tries to throw you to the wall or door with the front bear hug or the lapel grab to try to harm you in some kind of a very, very bad way.
And he must know this lapel grab from being on the receiving side of it, judging by this ruffled up shirt that he cannot get rid of that ruffle there.
On Tuesday on YouTube, I will be doing a ab workout bodybuilding performance video.
And Tuesday, I will be doing ab workouts. He's starting to sound like Stevie from Malcolm in the Middle.
Doing the flutter kicks and the V-ups. And that'll be on YouTube as well. Be ready for those videos. Till then, see you next time. May God be with all children always.
What was that sign off? May God what?
May God be with all children always.
May God be with all children always, especially when they're playing Frickle Frackle. He tripped over himself.
Next time, may God be with all children always.
Oh, his foot was sticking to the yoga mat there. He didn't trip over himself. I don't think that was alive. I think you could have edited that part out. So that was Billy McNeely. And a good day for us to start late. I don't think I'm going to go into another Billy McNeely. I am going to go over to some other yoga workouts over on the TikTokeries. And I would have these all set up for us to watch, but those at the beginning saw those technical difficulties that I was having. So here's a little more advanced yoga move to get us stretch with V. There is certainly a V that I'm seeing in this. Oh, that was very respectful of him, A. Smith. How dare I not recognize him bowing to his sensei, which was himself in this case. The yoga pants are very important. Otherwise, you cannot see the butt. You got to see the butt. Well, why not? Let's see what her next video is. Is it another yoga video? Oh, it's just taking me to her page. And let's throw a mute on that music as she does some dancing. Oh, yeah. I've got to copy it and paste it in order for us to see it properly. There you go. She worked in the tree pose into some dancing. That's how you do it. She raised one of her branches up. And now let's go on to some other creators who have some yoga tips for us. I'm liking hers better than I did our first buddy there. Let's go over to, well, that certainly is a combination of letters and numbers. I'll just bring it up and we can try to figure out how the fuck to say this together. Oh, that's right. I've got it in the wrong window there. There's the proper window for us to get this pose. Anyone else hungry for some peaches? Anyone else want to watch Basic Instinct with this pose? I'm not exactly sure what you would call it. Maybe it's the screaming vagina that we have here. Thank you for screaming at me, vagina, from... There's that creator's name. That is, I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that. No fucking clue how to say that. On to another creator with a little bit of advanced yoga poses. This is Stretch It Babe. Stretch It Babe out in the wild here with some bikini poses. And we're seeing a lot more stretching of the legs from these advanced classes than we were with Billy McNeely. She doesn't have her yoga pants on, but she does have the proper attire to possibly get this video taken down from YouTube. We are dangerously close to getting this video taken down. All right, now since we've got time, let's see the next random video that this brings up from Stretch It Babe. Oh, yeah, that's right. It gets all weird with the copy link, paste link. There we go. That's a better view. Oh, and a face tattoo. And you're a different lady. What'd you do with the first lady? What else do we have? Yes, we do have one more yoga pose from another very good yoga TikToker. Can continue without login. Get out of the way. You're in the way of us. Oh, this is also from Stretch It with V. So Stretch It with V has a lot of different ladies showing off their expertise on how to do yoga. And I cannot do full wheel like that. I can do it from lying on my back and getting up on the ground like Bray Wyatt. There is no damn way that I can do the full wheel from standing up and going down like that. Nor can I do the handstand or the headstand from another pose. Handstand I just can't do, period. Headstand I can do. Let's see this lady here. Copy link, paste link. This is getting me in the mood to get back into the yoga studio even more than the advanced techniques of our friend Billy McNeely. I thought that Billy McNeely really got me ready to go into the yoga studio again. Oh, fantastic. We have one more. I forgot about J Bowie 88. She has a unique pose. For those who remember Tub Girl, this is a stretch that Tub Girl was very familiar with, of putting your face right underneath your butthole. This is for advanced students only, the eating your own asshole pose. Thanks for dropping in, Uncle Jack. Your vagina sense was tingling. Oh, look, she's looking right at it. She is remembering her days as Tub Girl and happy that she can now be doing exercise videos rather than what Tub Girl did. This pose is called a child support. Thanks, Los Federales. I was unfamiliar with that pose. She can lick the balls at the same time. And Uncle Jack found someone. And once again, if you would like to follow your new love, J Bowie 88, let's wander over to her page, see what's doing over here. Copy link, paste link. And as you all know, usually I have these all set up, but the technical difficulties had me scrambling today. Oh, that was a tease. This one is just a tease. Let's go back to the Tub Girl pose that you had before, because that one was just a tease. And I can always check out the Tub Girl pose. Look at her. She's it's flashbacks. She is having terrible memories of what she used to do in this pose. So that was our segment 2. And of course, we have our last segment to take us out for the day, a clown lady, because that's what I decided will take us out of each and every episode. We are hearing from Luna Moon this time. So what have you got for us, Luna Moon?
You've heard of the big titty goth girlfriend, but have you considered small titty goth wife?
A small titty goth wife. I am down, especially since you have got the big old booty to make up for the lack of boobies. We are equal fans of curves on the chest and curves in the rear here on this channel. So our new friend Luna Moon. She is doing a lot of lip syncing. Most of the clown girls we see are doing lip syncing and are just clown girls in looks only. They can't really juggle or make balloon animals, most of these clown girls. And for your lack of boobies, that shirt is fantastic. Do you have a push-up bra on there as well?
I just want to show you guys a talent of mine.
Oh, and this one, she is actually speaking to us. She is not just lip syncing over some other audio. So there, we're not seeing the ass, but we're seeing the talent of her being able to make her ass clap.
Show you guys a talent of mine. What nice weather we're having recently.
I think we've got a couple more. Actually, there were some ass shots that I was a little afraid would get me flagged for nudity here, Sam Bibley. So I was disappointed. I was like, oh, that's a great ass shot. Actually, that's too much ass. I don't know how Luna Moon is keeping up some of those ass shots on TikTok, because some of them were a whole lot of bare ass. So I wish I could show you those. Those were indeed my favorite, and can't do it. trying to stay on YouTube, trying to keep my monetization so I can give you bonus episodes like the slow adult speed dating coming up maybe next week. I do have to set the time for that to start promoting the slow adult speed dating members only show for all you rope shooters out there.
All right, let's get back to talking about my outfit.
Nobody was talking about that.
Which is why I'm trying to get that ball rolling. So how does it look? It's good, right?
There's a little look at the buttocks on
All right,
there.
let's get back to talking about my outfit.
Nobody was talking about that.
Which is why I'm trying to get that ball rolling. So how does it look? It's good, right?
Thanks for joining in, Uncle Jack. I was hoping to get a collaboration with you before you were killed by a bunch of ass. So, Uncle Jack, I hope you make it to the hospital in time to get that stroke taken care of. Los Federales. I agree. Those farts. She could have Taco Bell, and this next one. Here we go. Some more ass incoming. Whoop. And let's get this. Does she have music on this one? Oh, she had music that TikTok took down. So this is actually a silent one. Her giving us the full spin around. That is, wow, what a dumper. And I say dumper with all good intentions. The thong looks great on you. Don't know what the heck you were lip syncing there, and it just does not matter. It just doesn't matter, as I learned from our buddy Bill Murray, that it just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. Let's do one more replay. I think that was the best one that I had. There was another one, as I said, similar to that butt shot that I had to use discretion and not bring to my channel. Yay. Can we do this in, yeah, there we go. 0.75 speed. I can't go slower than 0.75 speed. All right. That's as slow as we can go, is 3/4 of a speed. And that still might get this video noticed by the censors over here on YouTube. I'm playing with fire a little bit, showing some of these videos from this lady. Nimrob would like the slow adults. Is it possible for slow adults to speed date? We've had them several times on TikTok around the clock. I just finished editing one. I believe that will be, how many episodes am I ahead? Not next week, the week after, I believe, is where we will have a little smaller segment of slow adult speed dating. But we will have this. I've got 17 minutes that has been sitting in the deleted scenes folder for quite some time. So that will be the next bonus episode here on the Dillon from Somewhere channel. A little bit of a shorter episode this week. I wasn't expecting to skip over so much of Mr. McNeely's video, but you gave me no choice by giving me the Sharon Stone pose for so long while lying on the ground. So, yeah, this one, back to the 60-minute format in which we were a while ago before I got confidence to do 90 minutes. And no reason to artificially inflate this. Let's get some plugs in to let you guys know that I am here Tuesday through Thursday, 11:30 a.m. Eastern. Oh, and tomorrow, BF Live. Thanks to Bobby Fran for inviting me on to his show. So we've actually got Spurgsnake doing some music before my show, and he is sending his viewers over here to raid afterwards. And unfortunately, they were just looking at a still screen for like 15 minutes while I figured out that Google Chrome was not my friend anymore. You did me well, Google Chrome. Over to Microsoft Edge. I got the mic to work on that. TikTok, and we will do some gameplay on Thursday for Outer Worlds. What we will be talking about with Annie on What Is This Game next month. And St. Cloud Divorce Show next week. Aaron hasn't done anything incredibly stupid since the last time we spoke about him, which is out of character for him. He did have a court appearance, but I'll check out the Clippers, see what they have going on. I think that's all I have to plug. I said, what is this game with Annie? She's having some episodes without me because I've just got the Switch now. Over on BF Live, it seems like I'm missing. Oh yes, Tales from the Crypt. Spurg, Snake, and I will be ranking season 1 coming up in October, and I've got to reach out to someone. I keep saying I'm a terrible booker. Is the problem is that I feel like I'm bothering people when I say, will you be part of my show? When I should know, when people ask me to be part of their show, I'm like, hooray, somebody wants me. Yay. That's all for today's show. I caught my kind of heavy today, wasn't it? I told myself I'm going to work on that, but you've got a robot saying and You don't hear that every day. What's on TikTok? There was another Don't drink to my folks. It will get you fucked up. A cut off of Sting's album is what I would like to take us out, Star Chunksta, but unfortunately, I do not have the rights to that. And I've been wrapping up for a couple of minutes now. Let's go ahead and wrap up for realsies. Thank you all for joining. Now, feel free to go away.
Well, it looks like that's all the time we have for today. Thank you for going on this adventure with me. It's fun being with friends. I'll see you next time. Bye now.
Bye for now.
Toodaloo. Au revoir. Auf Wiedersehen. Ciao. Ding dao day.
Places all. All join hands, circle left. Now circle right and listen to me. LS, MFT. Elementary corners like swinging on a gate. To right to you, honey, with the right to left 8. Grand right and left around you go. Lucky strike means fine tobacco. Meet your honey and give her a whirl. All swing around with the little girls. Smoke 'em, then you'll see. LS, MFT. Promenade and don't you fall. Promenade around the hall. Lucky strike is first again with tobacco men. Promenade straight down the pike. It's time right now for a lucky strike. Yes, for smoking that you're bound to like, you just can't beat a lucky strike.